Good morning, Args. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, FSG. How about yourself?
I am doing very well, in fact. Straight off the back of Logging League number 1 last night, so feeling a little bit tired, but rather pleased with how it went.
Yeah, I'm still buzzing, and you've still got a Volvo head on, so you were obviously very, very excited about it.
Yeah.
Carry the attire across. But we've got to move on and turn our attention here to Hanna, Indiana, and tasks we've got to do today.
That is right, and we've got the seeding of the large field to do. We're going to put soybeans in the big field over the road from where we were working last week. And then I think our canola's probably just about ready to harvest too, isn't it?
It will be just about. I think we have to skip forward into July, but certainly looking nice and bright and yellow over behind you. The other thing, we can get in and roll the soybeans as well. That was the other task.
Yes, that's true. We want to maximise our yield on that as much as we can, don't we?
That we do. Absolutely. So I guess it's nothing left to do. Go and jump into some planters and get moving in the big field over there.
Yep, let's get stuck into it.
All right.
Morning, everyone. Hope we're all doing well. Yes, it's a lovely look at the sky. Not a cloud in the sky. Lovely, warm June summer's day. We're about to finish off our last big field of soybeans in terms of planting-wise. But there is a couple of fields of canola almost ready to go. As Ark said, we'll need to skip forward just a little bit into the start of the next month before we can start harvesting them. But at the same time, we do need to roll these fields as well. Again, we want to maximise the yield we've got on them as much as possible so that we get as much money back as possible, because we have got our £2 million debt still, or $2 million debt still. So, yeah, we've got to be really shrewd with how we set up these fields and maximise what we get out of them. So, I think we've got nothing more to do than jump into the tractors. I've got the Kinsey, and Args has got the case there. I'm assuming we're going to take the same tractors again. So let's jump in and have a bash. Right, we'll get things unfolded here. We're going to run along this edge, probably set up an auto driver GPS course along this edge, and run it. Hanna is actually ever so slightly off-centre in terms of its field angles. Now that could be because that's how it is IRL, but doesn't help setting up a course if you're going a long way. So I think we're going to run it along here. So what we'll do, we will put our HUD up for a second. We will turn on GPS. We will set our A point. There we go. We'll start up the seeder, or the planter. We'll lower it down. And I'll roll forward just a little bit. Try and set this edge here. Try and keep it as straight as we can as we do it. And then we will save the course over. Get it over to Args. And he can use it too. Now this is ever so slightly, I think by like a few inches, this is an ever so slightly narrower seeder than the case one that Args is using. So as long as we get this width set right, Args will run with it. Now Args also runs at 9 miles an hour and I run at 7, so he's going to cover more ground with his. But for now, I think we're looking pretty good. So again, I press the second button there. We want to set our width. I'm going to turn my lines on just to make sure that everything is the right width. It's looking like it is. So that's everything as we would want it. And we'll go and save this course now and send it over to Args. Go into here, field 22 it is, and it is plant times 2, let's call it that. Save to farm, if you need on a multiplayer server. If you want to share the course, you need to switch that on. Hit the plus button, and it sits up here somewhere. I missed it, where's it gone? Field 22 plant, there we go, course 11. I'll just radio Args now and tell him that's ready. FSG to Args.
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Field 22 plant times 2.
Perfect, thank you very much.
Right, we are all done. I shall turn it on now. Hit the accelerator button. And we are go. We'll just spin round. Args will get sorted as well behind us. Again, with a slightly faster machine, we may at some point either get caught up or we'll pull over to one side, let him past, and he can charge on ahead. So we're at the end of the row here. Now, as you can see, if you look down there, you can see the field runs off at an ever so slight angle. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to drive this manually. When we run the up and down rows, we will put it back onto guidance steering. But what I'll do, I might pull out of the way here and let Args get ahead of me, because he's got a slightly faster machine. Now you'll see down in the bottom corner there in the minimap as well, the minimap is red. It's not applying fertiliser because it doesn't need it for soybeans. You can see in the top left hand corner there, precision farming saying crop does not require additional fertiliser. So what we'll do there is just leave it as it is. Args, you just go ahead of me, you're faster, so if you do the outside border, I'll follow behind and you won't have to queue up behind me. There we go, Args, pulling in front. He'll get on with it. Hopefully we've given him enough space here. And we'll tag along next to him. Like I said, we've got GPS on at the moment. But we're not going to rotate the course just because of the angle of the field. We'll just drive it manually at the top and bottom, and then when we go across the field, we'll go east to west, or west to east, or both. And we should have some perfectly straight rows to work with. So if I just drop in now behind Args, I'm going to turn my lines off now because I know they're the right width, and we will push on, and we will see when the field is done. Right, we are on our last pass. This hasn't taken long at all. There's Args just finishing off that half a gap that we left at the end when you set the GPS. But I've got the last full row to do here, and we will be done. Like I said, with two planters, we have fired through this in a very quick time. So we'll get to the end here. We'll head over, have a chat with Args, and I guess go and wash this machinery before we go and jump into the canola. Right, here we are back in the yard. As you can see there, Arg's just washing down his machine. We'll do the same. And get these done, and then, like I said, we'll get these parked up, put away, and move on to the next thing, which is our canola. Tractor didn't get as dirty as the planter, but we'll give it a little wash at the same time too. Right, there we go, all done. Let's get this back in the shed. There we go, all done. Let's have a chat to Args. Nice and efficient that, Args.
I was just admiring your backing. One and done. It was very impressive.
Nailed it.
Nailed it first time. It was good. Yeah, but very efficient getting that field done. It was not very long at all.
So there's nothing more for us to do, is there, than probably just skip forward to the start of the following month and start getting the canola out of the ground.
Yeah, did you want to run the roller over those soybean fields?
That's a good point, actually. We haven't done that, have we?
No, I've hooked the other tractor up to it. It does mean there's only one job for us, but I don't mind if you want to go and make a start on that. I might just have a bit of a tidy up here around the yard, get some of the honeybee header trailers and all those kind of things out of the way if you want to make a start.
All right, yeah, that's good. What have we still got the corn headers on the combines as well?
No, we harvested barley last.
So we did. All right.
Yes.
But no, I'll start on the rolling. Yeah, see how far we get with it, and then make a call from there.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. All right.
Nice one, mate. There we go. Args is already hooked up.
I'll put your tractor away too if you like.
If you would, that'd be great.
All right.
It's not a valet service on this farm, no?
Not last time I signed up for anything, I didn't think so. But
that's
sure.
disappointing.
Yeah. Where's the $5? Is there $5 in the sun visor?
Yeah, I tucked in the sun visor for you. Park it properly. You've got to park it properly first or I'll want it back.
You don't see it parked if it's valet. I'll just come and get it next time you need it. Bring it out for you.
Yeah, abandoned in a field somewhere.
That's right. Yeah, scratched up next to a Lamborghini. Right. Go get rolling.
I'm on it. Right. Let's get started with this. Let's close the back window. I don't think we want the dust from the roller coming into the tractor, do we? But we'll roll these fields, and then we'll get organised and see what's next. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long. Well, there we go. We have finished the two smaller fields here. Hope Args is not too bored back at the farm, although he is tidying up, which is one of his favourite pastimes. So we'll get this last little strip just here, and then we'll run back to the farm, and we'll have a quick chat with Args, and see what we want to do next. Right, we'll fold that up, and while it's folding, we'll have a chat to Args. It's looking like a nice tidy yard behind you there, Args.
It is. Managed to get the combines cleaned off. There was a bit of diesel needed to go into a couple of them. Tidied up the header trailers. Just had a general clean up around, which is good. You got through that rolling pretty quick. Yep,
that's two fields done. Obviously the big field. I think we'll leave the big field though, won't we?
I reckon. I think there's only 1.5% yield bonus for doing the rolling, so I think we're looking pretty good for getting some good yields off this, so we can let that one slide.
Yep, and we can dive into the canola the next time we're here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to that. It'd be good to get into that big field with getting the 3 combines up and moving on that. We'll just have to have a plan of attack for how we're going to tackle it with whether we're running grain carts or trucks or what we're going to do there.
That's right. Maybe throw a bit of auto drive into the mix for a bit of fun.
Yeah, why not? Let's challenge ourselves.
Yeah.
It worked out all right last time we used it in this field with the auto drive for the grain carts, so...
It did indeed, actually, and that's us full circle, isn't it? That's us back to what we did in the very first episode, was combining that field. So.
Oh, it does. Yeah, that's right, harvesting that big field. We have full circle, indeed. Well, it's a good place to finish things up for today, then.
Yeah, I think so. That was good, nice and relaxed after the franticness of Logging League last night.
Logging League, that's right. Indeed it was. Pleasure as always. Hope it all goes well and you have a good week. And we'll catch you again soon.
Likewise, mate. Take care. See you soon.
Indeed.
So there we go, folks. End of the episode. Again, I hope you enjoyed that. Just loving this finish on this texture of this field here, with the roller texture from Perma's Modding. Beautiful. So on that note, we will say thank you for watching from me and from Args over there. Have a great week, and we will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.